Executive Director at Global Think Tank Africa, Joachim Marie, Morsing London.
Okay. Mommy and Papa them, fellow Ambazonians, I want to thank you very much. And I just start this show just a few minutes past 2 o'clock. And I want back say all my way to join, make a share for all WhatsApp group, all platforms, all groups the way they just copy the link, share like me. I will try to share. I will start my discussion in the next 30 seconds to 1 minute exactly. And today I want to tell you one thing, Mommy and Papa, them way it be quite very important. And as soon as see, I will explain for you small, me all man understand way I come for talk today. So I will start first of all by sharing this live stream to various groups and where they for WhatsApp. Would already be over 100 plus people. We need all man for be on deck. I know say in the next couple of minutes we're going to join from all over. So when you join, please go ahead for share. Now the first responsibility that we'll get for populate the platform. I want to see at least over we'll get how many people for this page. We need at least 1,000 plus to 2,000 for the minute to watch before we'll start talk this discussion. So once you join, you share extensively, mutually share for all WhatsApp for them. So once you join me, or you see them for WhatsApp, take them to share, then you come back, we will talk. So in 1 minute exactly, I will start this discussion. And I believe say, now my most important live show this way, I did do them for this revolution. So when I keep on sharing for all WhatsApp groups, them make sure say me all man watch this show today. Thank you so much as we share, now so we multiply our numbers. And I be aware say, now the platform for the truth this. Now why that way all man win Ambazonia, each time we know say Eric Tato they come live, he come, make sure say he watch and he share. So maybe we'll keep on sharing extensively. Forget everybody. We need everybody on this platform today. Thank you so much. Keep sharing. And once you join, I want you the hashtag from the beginning of this show, Independence for Ambazonia. We already 1K would watch. I beg Muna continue for share. I will start this show effectively in the next few seconds. So all my way to watch me, hashtag Independence for Ambazonia. Everybody, Independence for Ambazonia. Everybody, the hashtag Independence for Ambazonia. Everybody, hashtag Independence for Ambazonia. Thank you so much. Everybody will watch me while I'll continue for share for all platforms. All right. So today I want to talk some very important thing where now the soul of this revolution, the soul, the heart for this revolution, and I put them now in Spanish or Latin rather. For people the way na Reverend Fathers and people the way they know Latin, me I know they talk Latin per se, but at least sometimes when you want to do something it be important, you need borrow some word for some language for use them and then you go explain how people they understand. The word today we call them Cooperante imalu. Cooperante imalu simply means I will explain them for now effectively. Now why that way you see from my flyer. And it be very important, I'm going to pay attention for this discussion today. From 2019 to 2022, to 2020, right up to 2021, and for 2022. Now, only one thing where Eric Tato be the preacher. And when this revolution be start, in those days for Gary Master, I will preach one thing. I will preach the need for cripple Cameroon government, for make sure say, me Cameroon government not succeed for take our territory. And that preaching will be consistent with the environment for war at the time. And everybody where they don't follow Eric Tato, where they follow Eric Tato, know say, each of my segments or era for my preaching be consistent with the atmosphere at the time. When I be talk about Gary Master, I will make sure say I successfully achieve that procedure for shut down Cameroon government. And I successfully, I use the pronoun I, because when people they want to talk say Eric Tato have been a Gary Master, they do they talk say we, they say I. So not get me wrong. Any person be responsible for an era and make sure say I shut down everything when a live wire for Cameroon government. Please, once you join, you hashtag independence for Ambazonia. Everybody, independence for Ambazonia. So during that era, I shut down Cameroon government. I shut down CDC and make ghost towns most effective. Well, of course, when I be talk say, make no man no go out there, no man no be to go. And I nobody talk because I be talk with mouth because I be action man. So from that period, from that 2018 to 2019 and part of 2020, I've done that process. But for 2019, right up to 2021, late 2019 or thereabout, right up to 2021, I'll be there on a very important key subject when I don't delay Ambazonians. Where if Ambazonians be listen, if I don't go far away, and that one it be being at the thing I want to discuss and now it is still continue like a parasite. And I think say I get the panacea, the remedy for this issue. All right. Today, some people, the way they call themselves activists, when they come to talk about the issue where the plague Ambazonia now, where now the cankerworm, the thief-free for Sako Ikome, some of them they try, apart from Joshua Carr, where they be somewhat plain for acknowledge, say, no, Eric Tato, we don't talk this thing. The rest of them, they can't talk, say, oh no, Eric Tato, if he talk something them, out of the 100% for thing we talk, now 20% correct. We will correct that fact. It be very important before continue anything, forget the way forward for this revolution. Eric Tato never ever talk 100 things. Eric Tato don't talk now one and the same thing for different ways. One thing why I don't preach them from 2019 right up to date. What I tell Ambazonians and say, until I solve this problem, una no go any place. And una can realize I'm not 3 years after I do this campaign for effective 24 months plus, which was dismantling the thievery of Sako Ikome. If someone gets to attack me, people that used to be my follower, they attack me, and I said to myself, go there and preach the principle of honesty to the Ambazonian people, and that is where I stood. And anybody, if you talk anything right now, try to condemn Sako from Chris Anu and he cronies them. But nothing, not the way they talk and win a new thing. And why that way, I want to leave Sako because Sako Ikome is a finished man. If you saw see them for social media, they support it, that is normal. Me will be honest. Not ever think for life. Say, no matter how bad you condemn someone, you say all man will live for following. That is a big lie. For the next 2 billion years, Sako must still get a kind of followers. But not mean I say because they get followers, I mean say it still be get any iota of righteousness or anything they do and will be right. Get it very clearly. Me will get them clearly. Please, once you join, you share extensively. I want everybody on board. As we join, make we share. Make all money share. We get. Listen, this is the biggest platform. Now, Sako Ikomi, na person way Christopher Anu, it is used as scapegoat for come to another level of manipulative dominance. Now, while we Eric Tato, some people they say prophet is not known in his hometown, which is the truth. For call you prophet, not mean I say your people must accept you. The real definition of a prophet, what I know what Bible define and I say, now person where they live for see the things the way talk they happen. I don't talk and say, una go agree with me at a point in time, say Sako native man. I wanna see the charges with their so-called fraction for their restoration council because that group not be recognized by anybody. That's the first thing. I put them very clearly. Secondly, and most importantly, my discussion for today regarding my flyer. One thing that way, President Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius and Dr. Cho Ayabai people must know. Sometimes when I see ADF people, they try for one fight Sisiku. Try for make, let's say, not only Ayaba must be. And they laugh because they don't get the mechanism. They don't get the stamina for stand a fight with anybody who is supposed to Sisiku, including me. But my advice to them I say, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba and Vice President Yerima, they must come to the table for discuss. We'll get money for put down for this fight, for win this war. They must come to the table, tell their surrogates, look, for the past 1 year, no money come for social media can cost Cho Ayaba. Nobody. Not Eric Tato, not anybody. But the people, the way, they on the constant campaign for Sime people, now Sako people to a larger extent and Cho Ayaba people to a lower extent. People they support Cho Ayaba, they always there for try for one, attack Sisiku, attack Sako. No. We are not get for attack Sisiku, Cho Ayaba people. When I go leave Sako people, they immediately continue the stupidity for the attack people. Time don't pass for this revolution. Forget this kind of image for infighting. I talk very clearly. Because God don't already give ambassador the first major independence. All man type for me, freedom for Ambazonia, independence for Ambazonia. God already with the first major independence. And I talk clearly. When you look my heading, I will go back for the flyer. Listen very attentively. Wait till be that flyer. That flyer talk say, Cooperante Imali. The flyer talk say waiting. I want me to listen very attentively. The flyer talk say, Cooperante Imalium of Christianum. Cooperante Imalium means, in Latin, it means cooperation in evil. And I name a couple of people here. This is where my discussion stands. And why you watch me, hashtag very old man. You got a hashtag like 1,000 times. Independence for Ambazonia. Everybody that watch me. Hashtag independence for Ambazonia. Everybody. Cooperante Imalium of Chris Anu, Mimi Mefo, Paul Atanganji, Gerald Ngalla, Tabetando and Paul Tasong. You get others them, Victor Mengot and the rest. And inside Ambazonia you get more. I want to start for tell now one thing, and which is the most important and it be crucial for the survivor for this independence. I will start with Chris Ann. When they say cooperate in Mali, means cooperation in evil. The highest man for this revolution, we don't cooperate in evil, na Christopher Ann. Where today it is struggle. They move from one platform to another. It is work up pay journalism like Mimi Mefo, me they bring on air. It is beg people, call people, left, right, center for can talk. Because it is try, according to ye, it won't use the fact say, all we don't say Sakona thief man for escape or cover his own thievery by trying for proof like it be sent. Make I talk one thing. Me, Eric Tato, at any time, any day, I put my head very high for this revolution because number one, every project the way I organize and way I preach and way I campaign for, I will recuse myself from any financial transactions. I'll give you an example. Go for Anna and not get nothing. No, Anna said not even contribute. But the group still did it and would revitalize. And everybody they knows Eric Tato never can actually contribute $1 or $2 or send them for Eric Tato. Go for Dark. Eric Tato not be ever be responsible for financial transactions. My role will be now to use this huge platform, mobilize people, and then channel the thing towards people the way and not okay, they feel be trustworthy for manager. At the same time, I stay like the police of the revolution and not get involved with money. But we must ask Christopher Anu, where that the highest person we don't tip for the revolution pass even Sako Econ. Say, which side he keep all the money we collect them for ABC? Which side keep all the money where they give him away today, even on top Sako head? Sako was finished since 2019. If you just get a few people groups the way they be happy for try for sing his song through audios, but he's done. But man when a bad sinek was not in a head now before he developed plenty heads them like Christopher Anu. Now why that I will tell on one thing say we will go win Cameroon government. And the town will get a complete win for Cameroon government now when we will make sure say Christopher Anu is being known by everybody as the biggest thief. Cooperante in Malum. Now the highest man that way he cooperate in evil. Yet where Anu talk. Say now he bring CDC deal can give Sako. Christopher Anu knows say every day we go on social media. Would you preach against CDC? If you go take deal for take palm oil, palm kernels, all the palm produce, plus money from Cameroon government. That is the highest betrayal where ambassador don't ever get them for this revolution. And make I tell you one thing. Latin talk say Cooperante imalu. America talk say see something, say something. Mommy and papa them. Oh, no, I watch me. Most of una when they Western well. Every now when they back home for Ground Zero and Ground One. Una no say the legal system for Ground Zero, if you be there the one for America, like all man would there for fight for justice. For America here, I tell you, when you there for crime scene or you be part of a crime, and then you go for your lawyer, you tell your lawyer go for prosecutor, you go tell prosecutor, listen, my client is willing to collaborate with law enforcement. You go for FBI, you confess, you give a side to the story, you help for the investigation. The cash some people they part of that deal. When you go court, your lawyer they put plea bargain. It talk for prosecutor and for judge. Say, listen, now my client actually do this, now he give this, now he give this. Judge go ask that lawyer, say, when your client be know, they say, how much do you know? When did you say it? Those are the most important things for the America and for any legal system when you fight corruption or crimes. Chris Anu been known since 2019. Says Sako go Brazil and go publish book. He be know. Chris Anu be know. Says Sako thief my chip to Boya. He be know. Chris Anu be know. Says Sako take deal for CDC. He be know. Chris Anu be know. Since 2019, say Sako do all the things I wanted to talk about now. But mommy and papa, if you be magistrate for court, you take Sako put down, you take Chris Anu put down. Now who you go sentence the highest? If your answer be as good as mine, your answer will be now Chris Anu. Now the highest man that we ambassador they get for stone him to death. That is the highest criminal will get them. It's different between you and the other small thief man because Sako na Chris Anu is student for thief. Now because say Sako no know for talk. Sako no be media person. Sako na cunning criminal way. He work na underground but he saw his own discovery all man don't run. Sama Thomas don't run. Joshua Carr don't run. Spam Chop don't run. All his soldiers able to use and way they get any small following. They don't do it. All of them don't run. Now make we go straight to the point. And I will answer some one important question where the person talk about Dak and Anna. Number one, I'll answer you, Anna. Anna get almost zero contribution. And nobody not contribute because they see the build that group for capacity we want to and the build up the go on the background. You go for Dak. Dak be controlled by Alem Atem. for Delaware. Now every day in charge of that, in charge of finances. I be only been somebody will bring a project. I be talking for social media. Now why I see me, I also talk say me the whole DAC members responsible if they not do any good project. Just yesterday I come out some meeting with the one group where I make a $2,000 contribution. They did for I get for sending that money. So me be clear. One thing I get to know about Eric Tato, and I'll talk very clearly for this show. Most of them just come for social media. Some of you put a face out there will sacrifice. I put my money for this struggle, pay my tickets and go place to go do rallies. I do everything, put money for Grand Zero for Enforce Ghost Town. I shut down Boya and Limbe from my pocket. Then I will tell you something. So if you feel say because today, with the hope for the responsible, you know, and be honest enough for streamline your beliefs, for be that of a conscientious Ambazonia. Even if you be black leg from La Republic, by now you therefore get a conscience for understand say people then day way you know if you ever can talk about money for them for this revolution. Number one man Eric Tato, the only activist who never touched a dollar, where it contribute right from a Bikini Bon house. I take money again for Grand Zero, for Fako, through Ashu Kingsley, go right to Joshua Carr. So you got to be steady on following the thieves and stopping distraction, because not if say you be fake profile for Facebook or you support psychopaths, person where you support God, or you support Chris Anno, or you support XYZ. No say people they die in the course of this revolution, and God watch everybody where it come here for can cause confusion, whether it be La Republic or not. I want mind on one thing, and I'll tell you one thing. Write them down today. What's the date of today? Tuesday, February 8, 2022. Cameroon will be defeated by Ambazonia. We'll get our independence. One quick question. We'll get our independence without fear or favor. We must beat La République du Cameroon. That is a fact. But for we will be able to defeat La République du Cameroon, Mami and Papa them, we must to understand, say, one person there now, when a serious enemy to this revolution. And that person is Christopher Anu. I don't call his name since the beginning when they started that thing say Sako is coming. Sako is an old thief. Everybody knew it. Even the people, the way they support it, they know say the thief. Now say that the way the advantage, when they be say Sako get popularity and when the advantage go end. But all man don't see and I say everything where Heritage will be talk for the past 2.5 years to 3 years is the fact. So when you dare with the kill your people, you collaborate in evil, you get to ask yourself a very serious question. This question be very important. It be very determining for the success of Ambazonian people. Wait to be my part for proof say I support good justice and equality. That is the question you should ask. People the way they come now today can tell we say Aringwa, we put money for his skin, fly from Berlin, come from America. Now 3 years, they will know. They not see the money, they not ever complain. Until when they get a divide between Aringwa and Sako, and then Chris Anu and his own people. That's when they are confessing. Cooperante in Mali. I will continue to talk about Chris Anu. Make Chris Anu bring me all money we take for ABC. Now I'm the contributor, including me. I remember once I be sending my $200 and $500 for ABC. That money must be accounted for. Will not be tolerate thieves them in the course of this revolution. Listen very attentively. No way, no day way. I will tell Ambassador them anytime. The only one way we win this revolution. Now when we continue to destroy the Chris Anu Caliphate. Chris Anu the wrong for John Bakuri show. It's the wrong for Mimi Mefo. At the camp of Mimi Mefo. It's the wrong for AYC. It's call the people. They call Mark Barata. He not stupid. He know what he do. He draw because he know say if he call you, Mark Barata, you follow as a can listen to the talk. If he bring a Yabacho, he follow as a can listen to own them. So he do it. He build the platform. He build the platform for use and for eventually sabotaging other leaders. Chris Anu by now therefore don't apologize first for President Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius. Apologize for Cho Ayaba. Apologize for the whole of Bui. Listen, the whole of Bui for that picking the killer for Bui. Chris Anu therefore apologize for the whole of the BLM for money way tip and for the BLM people them say yeah and FEMA they fight war where they know the fight and for the chiefs them where he brought a FEMA kill and for the BLM. Listen, I will tell her the truth. Today, we not get to know one thing. If we complain say Atanga and poor, it cooperate for evil by supporting the Cameroonian government for killing own people them for northwest and southwest of southern and northern zone for Ambazonia, all we will know that fact that Atanga and poor is an evil person. But I want to tell her the greatest evil will get of the revolution. Chris Anu. I don't call him how many times? More than 10 times in the course of this show. That is the most dangerous element. Chris Anu is a thief. Write it down, and I'm serious about this. I will talk this, and I will be on top of the Chris Anu case for the next couple of months until he goes top for the fight way for get relevance and for continue to destroy our revolution. And all we now must understand, everybody when Ambazonia must understand, stay steady on this fact. Not make no mistake. Might be very serious. 1 minute. I want to just block up some people the way. 1 quick minute. Don't worry. I got them. Okay, good. Give me a minute. All right. I'm not sorry to forget that person, but definitely I'm following up. So we gave a process for cleansing. And for me as Eric Tato, I stand on this fact. Now whether you see a Chris Anu ended number 1. Another criminal we don't cooperate with thieves them in the past years now Mimi Mefo. If I look at Mimi Mefo as a person, as a platform, throughout this revolution, I don't defend him. Number 1, not because I'm a woman. Woman and man are the same when it comes to giving information, doing everything. They must all be treated with the same respect. But all we must see one thing where this particular platform and the Mimi Mefo itself they do. Mimi Mefo, I understand. Sometimes when a journalist be hungry, he be petty. Because for me, honestly, you know, people know. Eric Tato, one thing about me, I say, when I want to talk about person wrongdoing, I need to fear. I need to fear for get anybody talk about me because I know how to defend myself and put the facts on the table. Mimi Mefo na one girl way, he don't concentrate on getting money from Ambassador Revolution past the journalism work. And I'll talk clearly. You see, the best way to promote Sako agenda for call Sako president and Mimi Mefo. He never ever for once, as a journalist, you get to be the light, the candle of any struggle. The way Mimi do. Mimi either collaborate with Cameroon government for report against Ambazonians, or he collaborate with another bigger Cameroon government when a Sako for portray like Naibi, so and so until today. He don't go pick na Chris Anu because, of course, if Mimi won't argue, not be call Chris Anu. Now Chris Anu call it, pay, then come for a platform. If you want to argue, maybe in a last list calls, Musi. I will prove him for now. She was called by Chris Anu. If I call himself, say he safe, I'm not having doubt. Not be slide of tongue. So all we will get to be passionate about these people that they cause evil for this revolution. I did for this revolution, but the last how many years? You never hear call me name. No. Everyone tapping if you talk about it, I can't defend it. Because you must always streamline your aspirations for being according to justice. But you see, Mimi, every time you support Sako, I'm not talking nothing because you know they say, oh, now because it is support Sako. Now it they not clear way all man see and man talk clearly. Mimi na Judas Iscariot. When I write them down. Now it betray Sako for support Anu because Mimi na that kind person way it calculate na sideways and say support day because the interest of social media and likes. If the post Sako knows they will like her. That's what she does. Now you don't say okay, Sako don't go down popularity wise. He don't take na Chris and they bring for a platform. Ask Mimi, say Mimi, when for the beginning this trouble, when you don't ever look critically for talk about the thief way, every day genuine activities they talk about from Ambazonia and say, don't tip my trip to where. We even bring tax document waiting for IRS website. Mimi Siam, he turn deaf ear and eye, blind eye. Because why? Because before Sako a payroll. Now one of the point where Sako be pay constantly with the other small man way be the Swiss and all the time way if they for HD. Now they be promote that Sako that thievery for the revolution. You give man way don't sack it, you go call it president. Today, let me ask you one simple question. Listen, I will answer a few people. The highest focus, when I need to focus on the revolution now, I will listen to that they talk about it people. That's the greatest focus. Because for 2019, Someone at the Christ they say Sako don't thief draft money. Sako don't thief money for Mogamo. When I read all kind trump up charges against Sako, even I've been listening to me when I can draft money give Sako for long go far away. To that turn and the same thing we will take on another 5 years for rectify them. Either on a listen today or on a remain silent forever. And I'm telling you for this thing. Tomorrow on a go see them. All on a go see exactly what are the talk. These are the devilish people in this revolution. Chris Anu, Mimi Mefo, Atanga Jipo, Gerald Ngalla, all the people say a name of my show. So these are the criminals that we must handle and are there for that case. All of them, please, if you join the hashtag independence for Ambazonia, all we get for know what I tell you. Okay? It be very serious. Mimi Mefo said they kill people. It is see the thief where Sako thief. It is see all the things and evidence that they show him. Now journalists that way he go for the prayer on receipt. But when he go see video where my country people don't post them. Mimi go take and say, oh, Ambazonians in whom they have done this, they have done that. He not even investigate the video. But when it comes to Sako, he see receipt, they will say, oh, I need to investigate because she was under bribe. I'm saying it for the first time. Yes, Mimi Mefo collected bribe from Sako. And let me say it very clearly. It's going to be a social media war for any quack. So-called when a big journalist where they use Ambazonia for say now for they feed. I will tell you, I'm the only activist where not create any, I don't want to create any platform because Amba, yes, they delete national television 2 million times. I didn't care. I stopped for public news not because no one point because some point if you say because the public news in Amba now for they follow you. No. Now we're doing things that are much more international. All them they survive now because of Amba. Mimi Mefo, Prince Hansen, all of them. They grow because of Ambazonia. Who be know them? Nobody. That's a fact. So when you use a revolution for make money, you get to give back to the people by speaking the truth to the people. All of them. Now, if you not publish Amba, nobody will read them. And they use now Amba for be which they be. And if they see say Ambazonia they be killed, and this particular set of people they continue to support evil. See, my turn on one thing. When I get them very clearly, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians. And I will be very specific. Mimi Mefo now a platform of lies telling, thief-free, and promoter of injustice. This is a fact. That is why now the only platform that I visit Thief Mango Day. Chris Anu not on my platform. Chris Anu not on my platform. He not fit. He not even take a phone call me. He know very well. He cannot. Any day we call me, I go record and put and go and see him. So I just make me not come because I don't want to get no contact with Thief Man. I feel receive call from all other Ambazonians, but not Chris Anu. Because as a man this way, he don't destroy this revolution. He don't destroy this revolution past any other thing. Listen. So me, all we will know this. Chris Anu, Mimi Mefo, I name them here. Even Gerald Ngalla, when a parliamentarian for Donga Manto. Wait, you don't see Gerald Ngalla today the wear t-shirt, Cameroon t-shirt go for field. Now I write for choose whose t-shirt for well. But it is see how many Donga Manto picking away Cameroon government kill him. Wait, he don't do as a parliamentarian for follow what up for Gabu. Instead of Mimi for the publish the evil for Cameroon government. They seriously go call and tipo they make a camp for TV. They take money for Anu them. Come me they be the interview so that because I don't say Sako don't go down. Okay, if I go talk about Sako. And you get more people now they follow a past Sako. That's Mimi Mefo's calculation. And that's not how media is supposed to be. Then we have to talk about a common Sako way. Oh, don't create all this hurt, this surrogatism. They attack everything and not stop for talk. I'll be aware. Say yes, this one will come with a price. Some people will hate you, they will talk this and that, but what shall we do? I continue to stay on that path. Mommy and Papa them, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. We must understand exactly which way this discussion be about. Evil people not fit triumph over we, the good people. But they fit actually destroy we and keep we for a static place for a long time if we not use our foresight, our fourth sense or fifth sense. All we must know exactly how to get out of their evil manipulation. Chris Anu. Look, and I watch Chris Anu. He not stupid. He know what to do. He is struggle. Man, talk person like this other man they call him now Professor Ayim. I not even talk about those ones. They'll come defend it. The man mentioned very clearly, any person where na Sisiku Ayok Tabe Julius is supporter. Or Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, just give me like 15 minutes, I'll be done. Yeah. Yes, downstairs. So, owner Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, all these people that are supporters. Anyone way Chris Anu go invite now, come over for that TV then, I'll talk about this, una don't know what I do. Chris Anu not be tolerated. He must confess, apologize for Sisiku Ayok Tabe Julius, all the leadership in jail, plus Dr. Cho before we start discuss any way forward. For me, so few people don't reach out to me say, oh, call Joshua Carr. That's the only person that people keep telling me to call. I don't bother to call anybody. I don't worry. I can call Carl anytime. But my turn on one thing. Carl get one thing we get for still understand. Maybe you know I still understand one thing, and I want to come clearly for it. The sideways Sako be there, where Chris Ann will be the promoter and say now interim government. Carl get for no say the level way that people don't go to a splinter group. It was past as if you ever imagine the smallest particle, smallest thing with some particular unit figure. So until Joshua can understand it, the legitimate groups there for the revolution, the legitimate interim government, now the one way Ayok Tabe the leader from jail, where now Yerima is representing out there, and Dr. Cho Ayaba, those are the two groups. Those are the two. Now I tell Ayaba, they say, me all when I not come for you, it just be that stupidity. For say and say you be Ayaba Cho. Every if Yerima here and Dr. Cho, they try for work out their relationship. Not be a position for you, so you can't want make like say, na Cho must be this. No. You never do that. You never do that. I don't want to talk until we go spite some person. So at this time, must speed. Now for see how we Sisi Ayok Tabe Julius a faction and Ayaba Cho a faction. If we come together, move, put something together. All we were there for these two groups. All manosians are the legitimate groups and they remain. Now whether I don't talk from time immemorial, where Sako they say go talk say about La Republic, I say no, not La Republic. Now the time is where all we must come together, these two groups, come together. The point of Sako, they won't come in. That one, it will still make sense. But when talk say Joshua can't confused if he say anything there like interim government where if they under Sako, then they don't impeach Sako. Sako will still man go can come up with that group. They call themselves interim government. No, Joshua Carr. It's not happening. Okay? It is done. Forget about that. If you don't repent, you don't see the mistake where Sako may come, they disrupt this revolution of Chris Anu. Just come over. We get leadership for jail. Yerima na vice president. And he talk him. Now, whether way, all man, when I have a choice supporter, when you can, you may say one fight Sisiku, or one cause every tattoo. I look you number one. I look like say, please, all man where the follow me for here, the type, I don't know, some person, they interrupt my live show, so I didn't get the stuff to go down, but that's fine. So all man where they join me, just the type, hashtag, independence to Ambazonians. Independence to Ambazonians. So listen attentively. So when I see you, I have a person, you can't try, you won't fight a dictator, you won't fight Sisiku. I just look at you and laugh because when I not get support or sorry and pass Sako, but I squeeze Sako. So for me, I squeeze when I 1 minute back. I ask myself, say, why I will use that effort for fight Ayaba people there at this time where Sako a group don't be completely disintegrated. Instead, all we must come together. We from the Sisiku and the Ayaba Cho faction. Everyone will not agree. If we come together, put money together, they will share them. It's okay. Dr. Cho, take your own. Go follow defense here. Yerima, take your own. Now bring me back results with the stakeholders. Now what's that we going to do? So now be some fight where, listen, there are two groups left in this revolution. Two groups. Write it down, please. Two groups left in this revolution. We are not, me Ayaba Cho, we're not going to give Sako any legitimacy by trying to fight another person. Because TD where go end, I talk very clearly. I know go fight Ayaba Cho, but I know go support it the way they want to support it. But I will encourage a unity between the two groups. Sisiku Ayok Tabe Julius and Dr. Cho Ayaba. That is all. Sako Ekome was an impostor way. He used Chris Anu because of bribery, corruption, manipulation, thievery. They refused to be something. Today they have disintegrated themselves. So Joshua Carr, I will be able to work with you when you understand this path. Say that the new parties will won't go. The party will won't go. Now for make sure say we'll come together, put our resources, support these two legitimate groups of the rebellion, Sisi Kwayoka Julius and Dr. Choyoka Sayaba, and we'll get independence and we'll go to Boya. So not they come one of you win. If we come together, we'll go back the whole issue. We will Mark Bagata Bidewe, we'll tap on. Listen, my turn on one thing. That was a great era where these small boys are fighter. I call them small boys because compared to it, the power the uncle and the thief. When would they would put things out there? Everybody saw it clearly. So this is my recommendation for the way forward. We must come together, these two groups. So me, I have by put in this because the only put they cost people, they cost social media now by people. So if we not understand this logic why they talk, we will be stronger. We will not be fight Sisiku. There is no way if Sisiku people won't come say me they come up, we will be destroyed in 1 minute. But what is the essence? We will get on our own stronghold. What will we put them together, harness our resources, then try to diffuse our differences, and then we'll be better and we win Cameroon. We already, God, not be saying that we said, God already helped we defeat the greatest enemy for the revolution when Sako is coming. Yes, God don't help we destroy Sako completely. This was the armed robber in this struggle. Chris and the struggle now the wrong goes because Chris and the intention when I say that are fake restoration council say oh he be president then they start another confusion will take me 5 years again for dismantle them. But now at the time where if I see any pin from any by show the way they can cost your person social media when I say with person, he go here for me. I will take him personally. My any pin from any Siseko person they can cost Ayaba, he go take him personal on me. And then I see other Ayaba Cho or Siseko person, he commence to go do anything with Chris and them. He go know my color that time. So all we must understand that one. Everybody must know. Say revolution now our own for win. All we must know this one. Me I will talk. If me I want to smash anybody or the revolution in 1 minute, I will take one live show continuously, 1 hour for 1 week, and you will be dismantled. Look how I dismantled that Sako in Mami the way that we can't make Ojo. They say, oh, every time they coach women, then yes. I know we can't coach any woman where it just she does what it has. Like say, take for example, say call some popular mama, call a Priscilla, where in a strong amber way is supporting them. Even if she never ask every time you can't coach you know. When you be Mami Sako don't go pay you. You go for WhatsApp, you go make audio about every time to curse me. Listen, I know a joke with you because of war. If you meet a female fighter for war front, he will go on point away. If you not finish, he will finish you. But then when you talk about person who thief millions of dollars, where God don't help, we don't dismantle you. Now God destroys Sako. He only confirmed the prophecy, the thing they want to talk about Sako, but the real person who fight will fight against someone coming at God. So what are they in California? Because I say Sako is California can't fool now. Or then at Delaware, any side where they support this Anu and Sako, you ever support them. Now at the time for we all for come together, put our resources together. Say Sisiku Ayokabe Julius and through Vice President Daphne Yerima and Cho Lucas Ayaba. Okay, now at the time I come together. When I go call and say when I start talk, any man will get pride when I reach out, we'll go bend it back. Who be who for the revolution? Where if he say we'll not collaborate? That's the question I'm asking. So all we must stand now. Now the time this. So not come on to say, oh, it's Cho Lucas Ayaba that will lead us to Boya. No. Don't say that because it be practically impossible. Practically impossible. Now a combination of resources, actors, and intelligence go take we go Boya. Not be some one man. So all we must know that. So our strength now therefore being for build these two groups. One group the way it get political might, political intelligence, it supersede the other group. Another group there is supersede the other one for military strength. So what for we for win? We will take the small military way, the other group will get big political might, get them, bring them. We'll take the one way get big military might, small political sense. We'll combine together. We'll get bigger and bigger political sense and military might, and that's how we win. And that's how we win for Ambazonians. Now, she don't for when I wait. Me, Chris, and make all the imagination go right, go left, then can go announce a wrong thing. Confuse your gas again for Ground Zero. Now we're going to combine these two powerful groups, encourage the unity to go on for Ground Zero. See, Chris Anu, as fight as they unite for Ground Zero, so Chris Anu the vex na vex. Chris Anu the vex na vex. So all we must know, and we must know very well. Some person ask some very important question I will answer. Say, where are the two groups fighting? The two groups are fighting in your parlor. Yeah? They fight for your parlor. You don't ever accept truth. Only two groups are left in this revolution. Only two. One, the interim government. And you ever use the word say the interim government of Sisiko Ayoktabe Julius? Because no other interim government, not there. Now one IGD. It always, I thought from time when Sako you bring all this confusion. I just laugh. Now man that Sako go Brazil. He go lie, say we don't see prophecy, say he go be president of some nation. Of course. He'll be president for WhatsApp group where they say Bitcoin. Now they go as be president, which is important. That's his group. So all we must do, sit down firm, powerful, support these two groups. That's all I can say. Now the way that the strategy that to go forward. Forget about anybody can say about the 5 outside, a sake of the 5 outside. If you claim say the support you ask that question, you be like Republic. If you say the support sake, ask that question, you be like Republic. Now why they 5 outside, they need 5 outside, and now we have to come together. We have to come together and we'll see how money go come out. Yes. You know, see how money go come out. When I feel get time for leave my business, come for show me that talk Sako this. No. I've been talk for 2 years because I've been no say that is how I was directed to talk about it by God. Yes, and by my journalistic instincts. And no say when I talk for 2 years, it will stick for all my head. And when I shift, when the truth that come on, only one man in name, where all man in mention and where they remember Eric Tato. Everybody say Eric Tato said this. Eric Tato said that. Eric Tato said it. They Sako people them. They be so ashamed, including Chris Anu. They don't even acknowledge that fact. Only Joshua Carr. The English, and why I see the small man, his skin don't come back. He don't get some air for his skin because he feel like, okay, he get a social responsibility, he get a religious, moral obligation. He don't talk it true about which way brother Eric Tato be doing for pass, for sanctify this revolution. You know. So all we must understand. Yes, and I will talk today. Any day where I will get say Sisiku and Ayaba don't come together to get a concrete will talk. The day where a town hall would day when live, either for America or for Norway, I will put $50,000 to $100,000 down for contribution. Not be check. Any day, write it down. Any day where Sisiku and Yerima people and Ayaba no cash down, I will put the first 60 million for the revolution. Cash. I'll put it in an envelope. I have the legal right to carry that money anywhere. It's my money. Any day where it will happen. So, Miss Sisiku, I call Ayaba or Ayaba call Sisiku, any of them therefore call themselves, and she done that, we strategize. If we go for one conclave, we'll raise $1 million, we'll prosecute this war. Yes, I will put my own money for take care for wounded fighters. I get right now, humanitarian. Yes, write it down. So any day we'll get this conclave. Sisiku, Ayaba, these two groups, when I come together, every time will put $100,000 down. I need to talk to anyone. I'll put 100,000. 100,000 US dollar when I 60 million. Put it down. The day I will see this unity between Sisiku and Cho Ayaba. These are the two remaining groups. And I know say more than 1,000 richer ambassadors they think this way they think. And the day where it will happen, that's when people will see contribution in this revolution. When people will see genuine relationship between and the truth I say Sisiku not get no issue. Forget this relationship. To an extent, Ayaba not get no problem. The people, and I will talk and clearly, if they vex me, they vex. The people that they destroy this relationship, when I know, na Ayaba is sorry, when maybe some of them are even like publicly disguise for cause the confusion. So me, all man know, we need these people back. Sako is destroyed. Sako already be completely finished. I know the only struggle. So now, we got to speak first to unity between these two groups. The interim government and the egg of sea. There is nothing like interim government fraction of no. That is the peak. It doesn't concern us. What will Sako be doing for them not be ever been our business? So Ayaba Cho, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba and President Sisiku Ayoktabejo, when I come together now. When I come together, my 100,000 on the decks. That's 60 million. I need beg no man. And any day it will happen if I vex, I will put that money times 2. Yes. And that's how we're supposed to start speaking going forward. So we want this collaboration between Sisiku Ayoktabe and Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. We will be condemned for work together at this point where God don't help we destroy this monstrous, wicked bandit for this revolution. Somewhere Sako is coming. We don't tip all kind of way. Chris and we don't tip all kind of way today one can be sent. No. So we need this cooperation. Once it happens, anywhere there's a conclave, I'm putting it. I need to check. Me say, oh no, the check will take 2-3 days or clear 1 week. No. I bring the cash, I put it on the table. Now me, Eric Tata, talk, write it down. Now me, Eric Tata, don't talk, and today, write it. 8, man, look the date. Yes, I've said it. Today is the 8th, Tuesday, 8th of February, 2022. Any day with this day, this particular thing work, and it has to work. It's a must. And my next show timeline will be, if they not do them, we go find way for do them, because the whole thing will win this war than money. So I get a 100,000 US dollar play, 60 million for Sisiku and Ayaba come together. This money we put on the floor. We'll create a committee for the two groups them for manage this money, for take care for people they be wounded, and whatever other thing will be necessary for getting independence, we'll get them done. And I don't talk how it will happen. So we'll put this one. We need for revitalized Ground Zero, take care of fighters, revitalize our media outreach, take care of our protests in the diaspora, take care of our refugees. If we get 10 people, they put 100,000, now already $1 million that. And we get plenty of ambassadors, they wait for do this. So let's take it over. So my 100,000 US dollars, they suspended. And wait, any day where this happens, is going to be, and not because this one will bring fake reconciliation. We need real reconciliation. We'll put that money for them. In fact, I'll put 120,000 US dollars any day when I get the conclave. 20 times will take care of a port that fly for come the place, whatsoever I want to do. 100 times will get down for this particular this thing. And it's not a joke. I've said it, write it down today. Thank you so much. Business calls. I have to run, do other things. Tomorrow or next tomorrow we'll still be live. So me no man, blink, keep sharing. Make sure you hashtag independence for Ambazonia. Everybody hashtag independence for Ambazonia. As you go, I'll go the next 1 minute. Move hashtag independence for Ambazonia before I end this show. Thank you so much. This show was short notice, but I surprised you over more than 2.5k people they watch, which is excellent. So please, don't forget, keep on sharing. Make sure so we get everybody me watch this show. All I about people them, all Sisuku people them. We get 2 groups where they remain. Don't give the pigs them any relevance. Forget about that. Say Christian is the one. Now when I see person go call, I say me Mefo and the rest. Those are criminals. Forget you not be the promote thieves on your platform. So please, my 60 million be stand by. Anytime when this happen, you're going to see it happen. And I'm not joking about it. You know me. I don't talk too much. I act. So please, we'll get all these people them together, please. All right. Thank you so much. Independence of Ambazonia. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.